smile there, too.
All right.
What's going on there, Symmetry Nation? So glad to be on today and joining so many of you fine people out there, especially all of our new agents. We're really excited about this new segment that we're going to have first and third Friday
Yes.
of every month, where we're going to be coming to you live via Facebook Live, and so we can talk to specifically into our newer agents that just joined this exciting company at such an exciting time, and couldn't be more thrilled to have you all be a part of this company. So we want to get on these types of platforms more and more often to really pour into things that as new agents we should be focusing on, some tips and trades from some of the top producers that we have here at Symmetry. And at the same time, we want to make sure that you're always aware of all the really cool and amazing benefits that Symmetry offers. Not only is it just the system and the ability to come here and provide a wonderful work-life balance and a very healthy income for your family and a chance to work hard and build something to where one day you can actually enjoy some passive income so you don't have to write insurance until you're 95 or get tired one day and just can't do it anymore. But there's also so many things that we work on behind the scenes that really creates an opportunity for you to be that 1099 self-employed individual, but with the same benefits and with the same care and love that you might find from a W-2 position. And a couple of those things we want to talk about today. We're very, very passionate about these programs. It is called Protect the Protectors. And we have two forms of ways we protect our protectors, right?
Yes,
Kayla?
we do.
One of them we just kicked off this week. I think Kayla told me before we got rolling today live that we've had over 400 agents so far reach out and talk to our new partners at Apex to talk about some of the health, what do we call that? I almost want to say policy, but you get on to me.
The My Health Solution.
My Health Solution.
Yes.
So we've had over 400 of our agents already reach out and have that dialogue with Apex to find out what their benefits are. Kayla will spend some time talking to you about that solution. Look at there. I didn't say policy.
That was perfect.
Thank you. So good. But we'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. But before we get going, I do want to say I'm Todd Spivey. I'm the National Sales Director here at Symmetry Financial Group. I'm very honored to be so. What that job title means to me is I am here to serve our agents in any capacity. I oftentimes act as the liaison between what's going on with the agents out in the field and constantly staying in communication with the founders of the company, all of the wonderful departments we have here, the marketing teams, contracting, leads department, on and on and on. Don't want to leave anybody off, but just so many different wonderful individuals here in the corporate office at Asheville that truly care and want to pour themselves back into serving our agents and serving the wonderful families and clients that we protect. So that's kind of what I do. It changes on a daily basis. I always let people know that I'm here to be a listening ear. We love new ideas. We have a great system here at Symmetry, but any great system can always be improved upon. So if you come up with a really great idea, get with your upline, talk with your AO, work out some really good suggestions so that when we get some time together, we can map all that stuff out. So, and I look forward to being with you guys every other week, it sounds like, on these events, so we can talk more and more about all these exciting things. But today is really special for me because today is not only the first one, but I get to be joined. She might not like me saying this, but she's actually my buddy. She is a a very special individual to myself and my family. Most of you know that I moved up here from Birmingham, Alabama about a year ago, and it was not an easy decision for my family. All of our family and friends, for as far as we can remember since birth, were always in that North Alabama area. And so my wife, to leave that behind and move to Asheville was very, very tough for her. One of the things that really allowed my wife to feel comfortable and give this a shot and really buy in and believe to what I told her this life would be like in Asheville was convincing Miss Kayla to come with us. And so Kayla is got a huge heart. She's got such a caring and loving demeanor about her. She was our favorite Sunday school teacher at church back home. She was the only other female other than my wife that my little daughter EC would run to and spend time with. So that was special because that meant that I actually got to go on a date night for the first time ever since having my beautiful little princess. And so, and it just worked out really well. And then to know Kayla's education, and she was getting her master's in, is it health administration?
In public health.
Public health.
Yes.
So you were going to be running hospitals, and now you're sitting here on a camera talking to a bunch of insurance agents.
That's definitely where my trajectory was going, yeah. Hey, sometimes change is for the good.
That's right. That's right. Well, I appreciate you taking that leap and having that faith. And she was such a talented individual in school, so smart, excellent grades, put herself through school. Didn't you? You were helping run some dormitories or something to help make ends meet, or for the scholarship?
I ran a freshman residence hall with 720 new students who had just moved out of their house for the first time, didn't even know how to start the washing machine. So that was definitely an interesting experience.
Oh, I wish I would have had you with me when I was a freshman in college. But then again, if you were in college when Brandon Nelson, one of our founders, and I were freshmen in college, you probably would have never moved 3 states over to join this company. So I appreciate you finding us later in your life. So anyways, but I did want to say that because of Kayla's background and her heart to want to serve and protect others. She also has that health administration background. So she was very, very vital to coming together with the Protect the Protector program, especially on the health side of things. So
Absolutely.
So with that, let's get into the first portion, if you don't mind.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's talk about my policy. This is a very cool opportunity that every new agent should take advantage of. Even if you're not a new agent with us, you're still eligible to take advantage of this program as long as you've not been in the program before. And what this is we actually give you the opportunity to come here within Symmetry as an agent and take out a policy on yourself to make sure that your family is going to be taken care of, to make sure that you know how to get contracted with a carrier like Americo that offers this program. It also allows you to write an application on yourself. It lets you actually walk through a live application, take out a policy on yourself, and now you've got that real life experience on what it's going to be like when you're sitting down and filling out the application in the home with another family. So what I would say is the fact that Symmetry pays for 100% of your premiums for the first year for this policy, and then at the second year, at the 13-month mark, you would then choose to go on and continue to pay for that policy. It's a no-brainer. It is a 1-year free life insurance policy, and most of our agents go on to keep it for the 25 to 30-year terms. You see some of the details here on the screen about what this policy offers. You know, really the only parameters that we've set out there is that it is the 25 or 30-year term product, and it's up to $250,000 in coverage. And as long as you as an individual can you can have that policy written on you and America approves of that policy, that's it. We pick up the tab for the first year. And it's so important for a couple of reasons. I do want to hit on a couple key things. One, when we're going into the homes and we're talking to these clients, we need to be about what we're selling. We need to be about what we're there to do, which is always to protect them. And if we don't have life insurance policies on ourselves, it's hard to be authentic. So I would say this is a great first step for somebody that's really in a financial bind and can't afford any more monthly bills at the time. But this also is just the first step. You really should continue to educate yourself on all the insurance products that we have. And most of our agents end up in the first year taking 2 or 3 policies out on themselves and the rest of their family. So we never say stop with just Be My Policy, but it is a great way for you to get started right out of the gate. And I don't know about you, but anything that's free that could protect my family if heavens forbid something really tragic happened to me in the next 12 months, and I know that would leave up to $250,000 in an account for my wife and for my kids, why would you not do that? I just highly encourage you all to reach out and inquire about the My Policy. Just know it's pretty simple. If you're brand new with us and you're not contracted with Americo yet, you just send an email to contracting@sfglife.com requesting that to be appointed with Americo, and then you're ready to go. It's done by e-app. You can do it from home. It should be the easiest client that you ever work with. I don't know. I mean, my wife might argue that I might be my own worst client ever, but for most of you, it's just a really comfortable way to get to know. And like I said, take advantage too if you're with us and you're not brand new. You've been with us for quite some time. You're still eligible to take this out and have this benefit for 12 months. You just need to just make sure that you've not been in the program before. So that's it. So now we're going to switch gears and we're going to talk about this. I keep wanting to
My
say
Health Solution.
But before we do that, Kayla, just so they can hear from you, we have to talk a little bit about your background, but tell us a little bit about who you are, what you believe in, and why this was such a passion project for you.
Absolutely. Well, hello, Symmetry Nation. If I have not had the honor and privilege of communicating with you yet, I'm sure you will receive an email from me at some point. I, as Todd said, moved here from Alabama about a year ago. I have my bachelor's in healthcare management and my master's in public health. I decided to pursue these degrees because I really have a heart for people and filling needs in their lives. So I started as an operations specialist here, doing a little bit of admin work and getting the feel of Symmetry and what you guys stand for, what our owners believe, and I've really fell in love with the culture. So now I'm transitioning to actually working with Todd a lot more and getting to build out a really cool department that focuses on meeting you as new agents where you're at, and providing that support to make sure you're successful, because at the end of the day, that's what we want for all of you. So when I started, I realized that there was a need, as you all know, for 1099 agents to have health insurance or some sort of healthcare solution. So I began some research to really figure out what that could look like. So I'm going to pull up the My Protector page for you guys. Once you navigate to simply sfg.com/protect-protector, where Todd was showing you the My Life policy portion earlier, on the right hand of the screen, you can also see the My Health policy. With this, we partnered with Apex Management Group to provide you all with a healthcare solution that fits the needs of most, but not all, 1099 employees. This is really important. One of the biggest concerns we get from new agents is this barrier to health. So we found that this solution could be beneficial to you and your family. One of the core values of our company is that relationships matter and people come first. And our owners do an incredible job of making sure that we exemplify this in every way possible, including providing opportunities for you guys to get protected. And this is what the Protect the Protectors program is really all about. So I just want to walk you through this site. As you can see right here, there's just an overview of the solutions and what needs they could fill in your life. So if you're looking to get more information, click this link at the bottom right of the page, which will bring you to the enrollment site. If you're just looking to gather more information on the products, you can see which ones you're eligible for. A disclaimer is that there are some state exclusions for each product, so make sure you visit the bottom of the screen to see which product is relevant for your state. We are currently looking into alternative solutions for some of the state exclusions that are there right now. So if you click on this Health Saver Plus Gold Edition, if that's the one that applies for you, this page will give you all of the details on that solution, what it encompasses, what riders you could add on, price points, things of that nature. So visit this website if you are looking for more information. Now, once you review this and see that this solution would be a great asset for you and or your family, you can navigate to the top of the screen and click pricing requests. This form right here, once you enter your information, will be connected to an agent on their end. So Apex Management Group is the experts in this. So they're going to be the best people to provide you with any answers to the questions that you need. So I would just recommend filling out this form right here and submitting it at the bottom of the screen. If you do just have a quick question and don't feel comfortable navigating to this form, you can call the number in the bottom left of the screen. The bottom right is a little bit more business, more business and corporate focus. So the bottom left number would be the best one for you to call. Now, if you have already filled out this form and have not heard back from Apex Management Group yet, I just would like to note that I spoke with them this morning and you will be receiving a communication from them soon. So be on the lookout for that. It should be there by the end of day today at the absolute latest. So
we've got a little problem around symmetry. When we roll something out, we can kind of overwhelm our new partners with the love and the momentum we can create. So they're hard at it. They're staffing up. Yes. The first couple of weeks, we expected it to be a day or two turnaround on some of these forms that are submitted. So nothing unexpected here. But they are committed to getting back with us. Kayla was on another great call with them this morning. They're so fired up now, and they're starting to get to hear and see the Symmetry Nation, the culture we have, and the excitement we have around this. And I think Kayla did a really good job of explaining. But I do want to say that we're not encouraging you to go out and use these solutions.
Right.
This is a very personal thing that only you and your family know your situation, your current benefits. This is just an option for you that we went out and searched and found to be a very good solution. But we are not the experts on this. Any questions you have should all go towards Apex. They are the experts. You can ask them to help you with the comprehensive policy review versus what you have now versus what their plan would offer to make sure that there are no surprises. Most of you know my previous role in a career form was in pharmaceutical sales. And, unfortunately, I saw a lot of times with people having challenges with their medications and getting treatments and fighting with insurance companies. So I'm very passionate about this. I'm very proud for what the work Kayla's done in Apex, and it's a great solution for some. But nothing will ever replace you taking the time to understand what you currently have versus what you would be potentially switching to. Now, if you do not have any health insurance whatsoever right now, of course, it's a very, I would strongly consider that you go out and give them a look first. There's plenty of other options too. But if you don't have health insurance now and you're you're looking for an affordable path, there's a couple of options they provide that are pretty affordable and also offer great protection.
Yes.
Anything I missed there?
I think that was so good. The only thing I will add is that I told them this morning that I would let you all know that they are working on training videos to upload to the enrollment site. They're going to get those recorded this weekend. They're basically recorded or pre-recorded webinars, and so they'll be on the enrollment site for you guys to view if you do want more information apart from what's listed on the website. So we're really excited about this, and we hope that you guys are too. It means a lot to us.
So, with that, guys, we've got several more topics lined up for the next few weeks. We will be taking live questions in these segments coming up. So if you ever do have some questions in the future, you're welcome to send them in and to ask us some of the information there, or ask some questions that you'd like to know from the home office or the corporate office. This team around here, I've got my buddy Alex over here to the left he's just been very instrumental in getting this all put together and building this platform that we know is going to continue to grow and grow. And I promised, this is not easy, but Kayla's going to help me. I promised to get with the marketing team and give them at least a week or two in advance heads up so I can let you all know what the topics will be in the coming weeks so that you can decide ahead of time if that's something you want to pencil in. Lindsay over here and the AV team, just amazing people to work with. I believe this content's going to be recorded and made available once we scrub out all my Alabama terms that don't make sense or
my country accent.
Or the occasional I say inappropriate things or, So once we get everything cleaned up, we'll get these videos out so they're shareable. We want to make sure that the AOs out there have a good library of content for new agents coming on. And we're going to have all kinds of different topics. We're going to talk about things going on at the corporate office. We'll talk some about the evolution of your company. We will talk about the psychology of the sales. We'll have a lot of Casey and Brandon and Pope's influence and a lot of guest speakers and a lot of surprise visitors that join. So it's going to be a fun little platform. And also, we always promise to keep it kind of within that 30, 45-minute window on a Friday afternoon so that everybody can get back to protecting those families. So I think that's about it for me.
I think that's it. So if you guys have any questions, you could submit them over on the comment screen, and we'd be happy to answer them. If you guys come up with any suggestions or feedback on how we can improve our training or processes for new agents in any way, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm all ears. We're always open to improving our processes and making the experience better for you. So we're just excited to be here.
Definitely thank you for that comment, Mark. And we're going to keep this within the Symmetry agent page because we do want to be able to talk to you guys about some information that we can't share outside of the Symmetry family. And although that material can be filmed and shot out in many ways these days, for the most part, the evolution of your company has created so much momentum and interest in what Symmetry is building in Quility and merging with our awesome partners at Assura. We got a lot of folks trying to figure out where we're going with this thing. And, so we're trying to keep this information as streamlined as possible to make sure that we keep our head focused on what we're trying to accomplish and not the outside noise. But we appreciate that, Mark. All right, Kayla, the first Tide Talk's in the book.
We did it.
We'll let you people go. Have a great weekend. Enjoy time with your loved ones. Enjoy time with your passions.
Yeah.
We appreciate you being a part of Symmetry and know that you're family to us and know that we're always here for you in any way that we can be so. So appreciate you all and take care and see you in a couple weeks.
Bye, everyone.